Hello dear students, in today's video we will understand a topic of writing section. The name of the topic is letter writing. In this video we will understand meaning, parts of a letter, types of letters, tips for a good letter writing, marking scheme of a letter, and a sample letter for you to understand it well. So let's start with the meaning. A letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on a paper. Everybody knows that a letter is a written message. We people write it, and that can be handwritten. Means you people can write it in the notebook also, or it can be printed on a paper as well. What is letter writing now? Letter writing is a writing skill which enables a person to express his or her views in a beautiful manner. Now see, what is letter writing? It is a writing skills. As you all know very well, English language has some skills. First skill we do always have, that is reading skills. You get reading passage in the paper, right? Second is your writing skills. You write. Third is your listening skills. And fourth is your speaking skills. So these are skills in language. So this writing skill we are focusing today. Letter writing is a writing skill which enables a person to express his or her views in a beautiful manner. I hope the meaning is clear to you. Parts of a letter. Now, these following mentioned are the parts of a letter. Parts of a letter means these particular points have an importance while writing a letter. First comes to be sender's address. Now, who is a sender? Sender is the one who writes the letter to be sent to someone. Means the one who wishes to express his or her views is known as sender. Date and receiver's address. Second point is date and receiver's address. Date we generally write. Receiver is the one who is going to receive the letter, for whom the letter is written. Next is subject. Now what is subject? Subject is one line subject, that is one line title which suggests your theme of letter, what your letter is about. Please take care students, subject should be very short and informative. It should not be 3 lines, 4 lines. Subject shall be one liner and informative. Next is salutation. Salutation is a kind of greeting word, like we say dear sir, dear ma'am, respected sir, respected ma'am, dear Rahul, dear mother. These are salutations. Next is body of the letter. Now here I have written body of the letter, but I am explaining you in detail. Body of the letter has 3 parts in it. The very first is introductory paragraph, fine, in which you introduce yourself or you introduce the main topic of the letter. Second is, what will you write in the second paragraph? That is informative paragraph, where you will describe, description, where you will write the major reasons of your letter writing. And the third is your concluding paragraph, where you will conclude your writing part, that I expect this as a return. If you are asking for any suggestion, then you will mention it there, that I expect a kind suggestion from your side. That will be concluding paragraph. Okay? Next is complimentary clause. What is complimentary clause, children? You must have written a letter. You must have understood it before also. What is a complimentary clause? Now here I am telling you Complementary clause is just a courteous way of ending a letter, a nice way or a polite way of ending a letter. How? We generally write at last, yours truly, yours faithfully, yours sincerely. So these are complementary clause. Gives a polite presentation to the receiver. At last, we write sender's name or else we sign the letter. Fine? So these are basic parts of a letter, or you may say these are the sequence to write the letter. Follow this to write a good letter. Next, we are coming on the topic of types of letters. So basically there are two types of letters. First is formal letters. Now what are formal letters? The letters which are written to officials. There are certain features of a formal letter. I am explaining you. First feature, you may say formal letter is always stick to the point. You will always write your issue. You will not do here and there things. How are you? I am fine. Hope you are also fine. Come and meet me. These things will not work there. In formal letters, you will stick to the word limits and you will write to the point. Fine. Formal letters do have a fixed format. It can be letter to the principal or to the editor. Letter of inquiry it can be. With any organization you may have an inquiry. Letter of complaint it can be. And it can be business letters. Business letter, I mean to say here, the letters to place an order. The letter to cancel an order. The letters which generally goes from one institution to another institution as a business letter. That is called business letters. These things comes under the category of formal letters. Next category or the next type is informal letters. We all are very aware with this topic. Informal letters are the letters which are written to friends, relatives or dear ones. So in these kind of letters, we generally do not stick to the points. We first ask about them, then we tell about us, we talk about an event or we talk about any party, function. We may talk about general things. So this kind of letter is free writing form, you may say it. The body. It do have a format, but the body is free writing. I hope that the type of letters is clear to you all. Now next is tips for letter writing. This is very important. Tips for letter writing. First tip. Answer the following questions in drafting a letter. So keep these questions in your mind. First question is, who are you writing to? If at all you forget the format, you can keep these questions in your mind. Who are you writing to? So this suggests receiver's address. Means who are you writing to? The one who is going to receive. What is the reason of writing? That must be mentioned. Whatever you forget to write in the body content, please do mention the reason of your writing. That is the most important part. What do you expect as the result of writing this letter? I told you the body has 3 paragraphs: introductory, descriptive and concluding. So this third question is for concluding that what is the result you would like to expect. Fine. Next point, it can be avoid a long subject line. I told you this should be one liner. Do not write in 3 lines, 4 lines. It should be only one line, short line and informative line. Third point can be use simple language that is easy to understand. Sometimes children, in order to make their letter impressive, they use difficult words where they may mistake the spelling errors also, but the reader is not able to understand it. We should not use that typical language of writing which a reader is not able to understand. We must use impressive words, but not the most typical words. Do not use long-winded sentences in the letter. Means your full stop should come very early. Do not extend your one line to 4 to 5 lines, then you are putting a full stop. Nobody understands that long writing lines. Understood? So you write short lines, right number of lines, but write in short so that everybody can understand it. Now this is the most important part of this presentation or of this video of today. Marking scheme. Last year it was format of 1 mark, content 4 marks. Content here refers to the body. Fluency, I number of time tell you don't cut, don't cut. So here you can see now. Fluency refers to fluency of writing. Number of times you are cutting in the letter. That shows your fluency, that you are not fluent in writing. Accuracy refers to your grammatical errors, your punctuation marks. These are the valid points where you are assessed. Now, do not always say that sir has given me 4 marks, sir has given me 5 marks. It is based on these valid points. But this year we have got a change. This time the letter will be of 10 marks. Earlier it used to be of 8 marks. Now it is of 10 marks. Format is of 2 marks. Content 4 marks. Fluency 2 marks. Accuracy 2 marks. So please be careful, children. This time you have more weightage. So you need to focus on letter writing. So here is a sample for you. You are Gunjan, a resident of Delhi. You are a subscriber of a weekly magazine named Outlook. Lately, you have not been receiving the copies of the magazine on a regular basis. Write a letter to the circulation manager Outlook regarding the known receipt of copies. So this you have seen the topic. You have to write a letter. It can be a suggesting letter or a letter of complaint. Fine. So here we will follow all those steps. You may recall them. You would have noted down in the notebooks. Please have a look at them now. At the very first, what is coming? Sender's address. Then there is a date. Then receiver's name, rank and his address. Here rank suggests the position. Fine. First of all, you will mention the position of the person concerned. Then you will write the name of the institution or the name of the concerned thing which is to be written out there. Then you will mention the place or the address. Then there comes the subject, known receipt of copies of Outlook magazine. Now you can see it very well that there is a spelling error also, kids. Please note it down. Magazine spelling is written wrong here. Magazin it should be. Fine. So known receipt of copies. Now see, the line is very short but is very informative. It is giving you the entire information what is supposed to be got. Then there comes the salutation. Fine. Here you can see the body divided into 3 parts. First paragraph is your introductory paragraph. Fine. Second paragraph is your descriptive paragraph. What actions you took, what could be done. Third is your concluding paragraph where you explain the expectations, what you are expecting. So here looking forward for your speedy actions. This is the expectation of letter writing, of writing this piece of letter to you. This is my expectation. At last, this is complimentary close and then goes the signature. I hope the letter writing is very clear to you. All the things are very clear. Please make a note in your notebook and write down the notes. Fine. And you have to write a letter in your practice copy. I'm giving you a topic. Please note it down. You had bought a mobile phone from a reputed showroom in Mumbai, but after a month it developed a serious fault. Full stop. Write a complaint letter to the manager of the showroom asking for the replacement of the same. Full stop. You are Rahul slash Rohini, comma 45, comma sector 17, Mumbai. That's the topic for your writing. Okay. So practice a letter. Send me the pic of the letter practiced, and then I will let you know the rest of the things. Thank you.